Hello, I'm Darryl the author of A History of Insanity, also an alien, and welcome to The Stupid Show, where we try to help humans be less stupid. I had an experience. I watched, actually, I'd been thinking about ways to make The Stupid Show more entertaining. And then I watched some network TV, and really, why bother? You people will watch anything. Although I have to be better than everybody else, so I'll come up with some form of entertainment. Anyway, I was watching this thing called Celebrity Millionaire, and they had this dumbass chick from The Bachelor, which is some dating show that millions of people watch for God knows why. One of the things about humans that I don't understand. And I think when normal humans watch the dumb girl not know things that seem perfectly obvious, you'll know what it's like for us aliens watching humans. I watched also the great book about Facebook, The Social Network, great acting, great directing, brilliant script. And it reminded me of the beginning of the internet, for all the crying about opportunities I didn't have as an alien among the humans. I had a friend who called himself Irving G. Forbush, and Marvel comic people will know what that means. He built, my friends told me, a computer out of spare television parts. This would have been in the mid-1960s. I was not there to witness when he spoke at his machine and it typed out "Mary Had a Little Lamb." But my friends had no reason to lie except that, kids lie. This didn't interest me as much as reading comic books, drinking, and chasing girls, mostly unsuccessfully. There was a kid at my high school who was even less popular than me, who was trying to be an internet programmer in 1970. I think this is before I'd ever heard of Bill Gates, so I had a chance to be at the beginning of the whole internet money boom, and passed on it for showbiz aspirations, which have not turned out all that great yet. However, I am told that in 2 weeks, The Stupid Show will be the most viewed thing on the internet, bigger than porn. One of the points that The Social Network drove home is that Mr. Zuckerberg, like Mr. Gates, and maybe President Obama, Bill Clinton, Oprah, actually succeeded through hard work and intelligence, which almost nobody does in America. The only people I know who have made a success of their life either inherited money or were criminals. Speaking of criminals, I was going to talk about sex on today's show, but that's next week. Today's show is called "It's the Economy, Stupid." The Bush Jr. presidency was basically the largest and most successful criminal conspiracy in human history. It was theft by the super rich of the American treasury, and it goes on to this day. I supported Hillary over our current president in the primaries that year because she, and especially her husband Bill, had the requisite political experience to deal with our corrupt and stupid government. And the answer to the eternal question, is our government more stupid or more corrupt, is both. When Obama and Clinton came to Pennsylvania, I believe Obama went bowling. Hillary drank shots and beers. Thank you for the substantive debate of the issues. Anyway, we got the president we got. He's a smart man, just politically naive, and hopefully he wakes up and fights back for the American people. And now, since I'm not doing anything entertaining, I'm going to solve all America's economic problems. Step one, end the wars. Now. It was a liberation, not an occupation. 10 years later, we're spending, $1 billion a day, half of it going right to the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. So pull the hell out of Afghanistan, Iraq, and any place else we are tomorrow morning. And by the way, they released two hijackers, hijackers. The two hikers who were innocently hiking on the border between Iran and Iraq. What could possibly go wrong there? So anyway, we're glad they're back, but stupid. 2, legalize it. Legalize it, tax it, pay the defense budget. Everybody's happy. Also, it's the healthiest thing that you can do. And if you don't know what it is, I'll get to that next week after, actually the week after sex. 3, the Bush criminal conspiracy, TARP, the bailout. Follow the money from the bailout and the housing crash and get the money back. Not rocket science. Anyway, doing 5 minutes of internet TV every week or two is really exhausting. Thank you for watching. It'll get better next time, I promise, because it's about sex. So don't forget to buy my book, A History of Insanity. That's not my book, it's an empty bottle of absinthe. You can get it at Amazon and Kindle. And watch The Stupid Show. Thank you, and be less stupid. Oh, that's just gross.